Good evening, friends. Today I am back with Kohima Part 3. In this episode of Kohima Part 3, I will tell you about the beautiful city of Kohima, the capital of Nagaland, as also about the Hornbill Festival, which is held every year in Nagaland from 1st to 10th of December and which attracts lakhs of people from all over the globe. During the Hornbill Festival, Nagaland state reverberates with the beautiful art and culture and music of the Naga people. The main events of the Hornbill Festival are held in the capital Kohima at Naga Heritage Village Kisma, which is about 12 kilometers from the capital Kohima. All the tribes of Nagaland take part in this festival. The aim of the festival is to revive and protect the rich culture of Nagaland and display its extravaganza and traditions. Friends, the Hornbill Festival highlights the traditional Naga Morungs, which are the exhibition cum meeting halls, and the sale of arts and crafts, food stalls, herbal medicines, flower shows, cultural medley songs and dances, fashion shows also. In fact, the Miss Nagaland contest is also held during the time of the Hornbill Festival, friends. This festival exposes the culture and tradition of Naga people to the entire world and reinforces Nagaland's identity as a unique state in India's federal union. One of the major highlights of the festival is the Hornbill International Rock Festival, which is held at Indira Gandhi Stadium, friends, and local and international rock bands perform here. The major recognized tribes of Nagaland are Angami, found in Kohima, Ao, found in Mokokchung, Chakesang, found in Phek, Chang, found in Tuensong, Khianingan, found in Tuensong again, Kuki, found in Peren, Konyak, found in Mon, Lotha, found in Woka, Phom, found in Longlang, Pochuri, found in Phek, Rengma, found in Kohima, Sangtang, found in Tuensong, Sumi, found in Junne Boto, Yimchungru, found in Tuensong, and Jeliang, found in Peren. Each tribe has its own unique identity and culture. Angami tribe is known for its bravery and valor. In fact, Naga people are known for their bravery and they fought against the invaders. Even against the British Raj they fought and gave strength to the nationalist forces of the country. And the glorious past and history of Naga people has proved them as warriors. They have defended themselves over time and their clan also, and loyalty is in their blood. Now, friends, our tribe is a wise, educated tribe, and in Naga services, government as well as non-government, they dominate. And then Konyak tribe is known for its sharp shooting skills. Earlier they were famous for head hunting till it was abolished in 1935, and they wore face tattoos also as a mark of this thing. But now they are known for their shooting skills. Gun is their preferred weapon. Each tribe has its own attire, beaded jewelries, and signature hat. So now, friends, we will go over to the PowerPoint to see the details of the Hornbill Festival. I am opening the PowerPoint. Please bear with me. So here we are, friends. Nagaland Tourism, Hornbill Festival, 1st to 10th of December. This was, of course, in 2018. This is the main venue, Indira Gandhi Stadium. where the cultural performances of dance troupes and the rock bands are held. This is the Naga Heritage Village, Kisma, the venue of the festival, Hornbill Festival. This sign tag is visible from very far. It is put up atop the hillock there in the Kisma village. Just below the board, I am standing there. And these are my Naga friends met during the festival. They were gracious to allow me a click with them. This is my Konyak friend, famous for his sharpshooting skills. He also graciously allowed me to have a photo. These are Naga girls enjoying the festival. This is one of the dance troupes ready for performance at the Indira Gandhi Stadium. Same troupe in a different pose. There is another tribal shop, friends, where the wares are sold, handicrafts, handlooms, very good, beautiful ones, and you can click your photo also in the traditional attire. This is the Konyak Morung, friends. Morung, as I said, is an exhibition cum meeting hall, and it is characterized by a drum inside. The drum is used to beat rice to make rice beer, as also to relay the messages. This is the entrance of the Konyak Morung. Besides the statue of the sharpshooter, you can see either side hornbills, which are the state bird of Nagaland. There is a tower put up by State Bank of India to advertise Yono product. And beyond the tower, you can see beautiful Kohima Valley. There is a church inside the Kisma village, the venue of the Hornbill Festival. There is the Indira Gandhi Stadium where one troupe is ready to perform. There is Konyak Morung during night time. At the Konyak Morung with one of my friends, there is the drum. Inside the Konyak Morung, drum is used to make rice beer and relay the message also. There is the tree put up there with hornbills, which depict the state bird of Nagaland, as also the festival. And a visit to Kohima is not complete without a visit to the Kohima War Cemetery. Second World War was fought fiercely here, and this cemetery has been erected to pay homage to the soldiers who fell there. This tombstone, you can see the famous epitaph is written there. Next slide you see. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for their tomorrow we gave our today. This is a tombstone with the famous epitaph. These are the tombstones of individual soldiers. In one tombstone, the relatives have come and put a wreath. Another view of the cemetery. There is a tennis court inside the cemetery. In fact, it is in the deceased bungalow where the Second World War was fought. Another tombstone. In fact, tombstone, people have written beautiful words to remember the soldiers. Like in the tombstone of J. Dowler, it is written, every day in some sweet way, your beautiful memory comes our way. This is a tennis court where the Second World War was fought, and this is the cherry blossom tree, again a very famous tree, very historical tree. You can read the board. This flowering cherry tree is of historical interest. The original tree was used as a sniper post by the Japanese and was destroyed in the fighting, which raged around the tennis court and marked the limit of the Japanese advance into India. The present tree is a shoot from the old stump. There is a tank which was used by the British forces in the Second World War, fell down from the hill and was stopped by the tree. It has since been kept there and memorial has been built. Another view of the tank. So that was all, friends, in Kohima part 3, the beautiful capital of the beautiful state Nagaland. I will be back with more on Kohima and Nagaland in the next episode. If you have liked this episode, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share the video. and press the bell button also. Thank you very much. Good night, friends. All the best.